Yes, sir. We're back to another Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Review, Chapter 12. I know, it's been a minute. It's the last chapter I reviewed was Chapter 8. But in my defense, I feel like what we needed was like a break from JJK. So when we have like this big chapter that pops off, so we just explain everything. And I feel like that right here for JJK, it just works good for me. You know what I mean? So into the review of what we missed up to here and now. Excuse me. So we got the backstory of Cross and Maru, their mentor Daru, and then if we remember from last chapter, one of their guys that worship the Callians, I believe they're called, killed like the chief's daughter. So to make up for if they had the two clans had to do a duel or whatnot, whoever wins the duel, they're right. That's how they do business and their culture and whatnot. They have duels to determine who's right and who's wrong and stuff like that. So they set Daru up because he's one of the strongest in the clan. They were hyping him up. Then we get to reveal that who Daru was facing was Deborah. So then it was like, hey, yo, listen, Daru, you gotta quit. Who up to bam? But it turns out Daru and Deborah are friends. Daru asked for like one thing before he died. He said, let me explain my feelings before we do this fight. And Deborah was like, sure, man, do what you gotta do. So Daru was just kind of explaining how like don't get manipulated by like upper clans and whatnot. The reason why they want to take over us is because for gain of resources and whatnot, and not for religious gain and stuff like that. And the religious gain was kind of like just a front for what they really want is their land, because they want a mineral called like mule or something like that, right? So Deborah kills Daru. We also learned that Deborah has a sister too, and like he doesn't know what to do because like I think they're holding his sister hostage and they have a curse on him, so they can't. So Deborah can go against him because Deborah is actually pretty strong too, or very strong. So fast forward, we then learned that Daru was been when he was making this canal, has been mining Dul on the side, and they have like this whole like practically minefield of mule. There it is. So Maru activates the mule somehow. It was like some more raw version of it or something like that. The point is Maru like infuses like his type of curse energy, or the whatever they call curse energy, into it to make a ship, and that ship is how they got to planet Earth. So he made the ship out of the mule, and that's how they got the ship. And his goal was to find their neighbors. All right. So fast forward now, we're in the present, getting more info about like what to do with the Sumerians and whatnot. And once some of the humans, it was like this one dude, I forgot his name, but he's like, he considers them like a threat, and like, why are we trying to be nice to the Sumerians when we could just fight them and take them out, whatnot, and like that. He's like trying to find a violent way to take them out. And homeboy, I forgot his name, we're just gonna call him like the mentor for the kids. He's like, we're trying to find like a violent way to take them out, or why trying to insist upon violence. Let's try to find a peaceful route. Then we'll circle back to Cross, and they're having like this debate, like if they're gonna go the peaceful route for humans or go the violent route. So they have like this whole vote tally or whatnot. And people assume Cross is gonna go with the violent way, but Cross, decides to go with the peaceful option, which leaves some people surprised. Like, Cross, why would you do this? It's like Cross, it's like, hey, I want to try to do this the right way. You know what I mean? He wants to do this for memory of Daru and also his brother too, Maru. So that's nice. So next chapter we get into what's his face? They want to plan this event, like kind of like this peace treaty event where they like eat food, socialize, stuff like that. Kind of cool. It's kind of like, I want to say, a little bit of a slice of life episode. Like they're talking about it, they're going to make them tamioki, like these octopus balls. This is like I don't know, I'm just stimming right now, I'm sorry. These octopus balls or whatnot, fried octopus balls, I think it is. So they have fun, find like a rare octopus, cooking that up, serve it up. What's his face? Deborah has a crush on the waitress, not the waitress, the chef. That was kind of cute. So all in all, the little peace treaty meeting went well. Let me double check real quick. If I summarize, I'm kind of zooming through it because we're trying to get to the main point. Oh no! Then that chapter ended with someone's third eye bleeding. Went over to ran to Asuski, and Asuski is the guy who's like very heavily against the Sumerians doing like the peaceful option, and was surprised when Cross won the peaceful option as well. So someone ran up to him with his eye shedding the tears, saying like he had a vision that humans were killing Kalayans, that being like the mythical beasts they worship back on their home planet. So obviously they're confused. The next chapter happens, and is it like Jaboya? I think his name is Jaboya. Or Jay. We'll call him Jay for now. So, it turns out that what they think Kalayans are, or the Sumerians think Kalayans are cursed spirits. So, like, they have like the similar cursed energy almost. And so they consider the Kalayans, or the Sumerians think the Kalayans are, mixed up, my bad. The Sumerians think cursed spirits are Kalayans, which they are not. They are cursed spirits, those are bad. So now it's like this event, like, okay, we need to go over there to like, tell the Sumerians, hey, listen, these are cursed spirits, not Kalayans. It's okay. That's why the humans are killing them. They're not trying to respect our culture. Then we have humans too rushing over saying, hey, listen, the Sumerians consider these kind of like godly beasts almost. So like for right now, stop with killing them, okay? Like let's calm down on that, So both of them are trying to ease tensions, and at the same time, we get a mission with Cross, Seguri, and Yusuka, and that's her name. And they're doing like cursed item mission and whatnot. They're kind of explaining what Jujutsu sorcerers do. And then Maru, that was Maru. Maru's like, I think I have a way for us to figure out how to help you guys with cursed spirits, and their shrines and whatnot, and make it easier for everyone. So like, I can help you guys when it comes to the cursed spirits and whatnot. And there was another bit too, how like Tokyo's cut off because like that's kind of like a playground for cursed spirits. Like that's like kind of like a cursed spirit zone when they have like a barrier to make sure no cursed spirits leaks out. So they have to go there every now and then to like re-up the shield or whatnot. Or that's what I remember correctly. So, point is, the Japanese find a way to calm their people down. Sumerians do find a way to calm their people down. Maru thinks he found a way for his people to help out the sorcerers, so they ended up parting ways for now. And then the chapter ends with not ends, but then one of the humans thinks Cross reaching for a weapon, bangs Cross out, bro, shoots him 2 times. Cross is probably dead, bro. Like knowing Gege, Cross might just be dead. So now Sumerian's like, bro, what are you doing? Then this bum dude was like, he was reaching for his weapon. It was just probably the most lamest thing in the world, bro. Just embarrassing to say, like, bro, he thought he was reaching for a weapon, so you just immediately upped it on him. Like, it was just insane, like, especially when we calm things down, too. And he was the one to, like, stop it as well, like, try to calm his people down to not attack. Because, mind you, Cross, like, begging Asuki, like, listen, bro, please stop him. Like, in these past 2 chapters, like, Cross is, like, really trying his best to do it right. He doesn't want to incite violence. He wants it to do it right and like make sure that they can find peace. He wants to be a good neighbor. That's what his goal is. So for him doing his best for that, then to be slimed out by a human because he thought he was reaching for a weapon is just insane work. Because your mindset would be like, you would think what will happen is like Maru will get killed or harmed by a human for something like this, and then Cross has to decide whether to be a good person or not. But Gege like flipped the script on it. And the person who was really trying to change and who would you think would be like the one who go crash out, he's the one that died. So now we got Maru had to deal with like, okay, he just lost his younger brother too. And he's been like the most peaceful one of the bunch. You know what I mean? So how will the peaceful brother react to his brother being slimed out? Probably dead. We don't know if he's dead or yet. Knowing Gege, he just might be dead. If he's not dead, I'll be surprised. But like, I'm willing to bet like Cross is probably dead. Like, this is Cross dying, right? And then the chapter ends on Deborah pulling up saying, what's going on here? And so, obviously, Deborah pulling up, it's game over for the humans, whoever's there right now, bro. Like, they have no chance against that dude. And I hope he slams that guy who shot Cross first, bro. Like, I hope he takes him out immediately. Because just the audacity of this man to, like, when tension work starting to calm down, and you think he's reached for a weapon, and then you immediately shoot him out. You just bad cop behavior, bro. Like, that's just insane work. And I really can't wait to see, like, because really, what's going to be is going to be Maru's reaction. Like, how is Maru going to react to his brother getting killed? And then on top of that, especially, like, with him, like, doing his best to, make sure he could be a use to humans, like, try to find a way to coexist with them, and then them killing his brother. Like that's gonna be like a lot for him to like move past, especially when his goal was like get a better relationship with his brother too at the same time. So just it's gonna be sucky for Maru, and now the Sumerians, especially Osuski, I think his name is, he have even more of an excuse to be disgruntled against the humans. And then I feel like it's setting up for like this that there'll be like split between the Sumerians, and I feel like there's gonna be some Sumerians gonna start working with cursed spirits or whatnot. Cursed spirits like working with Sumerians and whatnot to fight against humans or something along those lines. You know what I mean? So a lot of potential things can happen. I'm excited to see what will happen. But man, this chapter 12 was something else. It was something else, man. It really was. But let me pick that up. Yoink. But that is the review. Quick and easy. Just wanted to talk about the chapter. Sorry for the delay. Probably won't happen again. I'll be back on my P's and Q's when it comes to chapter reviews and whatnot. My bad. Just life and whatnot. But listen. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed talking about this chapter. I really am. Just excited to see what's going to go down. Like, I really think this is going to be like a, for sure, like a civil war between, or like not a civil war, but like a breakup. There's going to be like a division between humans and Sumerians and whatnot. There's going to be like a lot of chaos. And I'm very curious to see how like it's all going to play out in the end. But yeah, that's it for the review. I'm done rambling. If you liked the video, please like the video. And subscribe if you really mess with the video. You know what I mean? For more great content. Again, this channel is, I just talk about anything and everything. Just whatever I have thoughts about something, I talk about it. And that's how it goes. But yeah, that's it. I'm done rambling. Y'all take it easy, alright?